Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 9 of Let's Play Banished. We have one house under construction, and oddly enough, I don't seem to have any builders working on it, so that's kind of a problem. Let's go ahead and fix that and start the clock. Now, since we're building a house, that's actually a perfect segue into something I wanted to talk about. Before I do, though, right as our last episode was ending, a merchant pulled into our trading post, bringing nothing to trade except stone, of all the stupid things. So even though we certainly need more stone, I'm not going to pay 7 per unit. Oh, I guess it's 7 for the lot. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Yeah, it's 7 per unit. So it would cost me 231 to get the whole thing. I'm just not... We'll gather it. Let's put it that way. What I meant to do, though, is we're going to dismiss it. So that'll send the merchant on its way. Hopefully that will allow him to come back sooner with something we might actually find useful, yeah? I've added the event log to what we're going to keep up here. That was a tip from a viewer, and I appreciate it. I think it'll help me stay on top of what's going on. Now, what I was going to say is I'm going to build a dirt road. Let me switch perspectives here, because we're going to do some work out this way. Specifically, I intend to build a home out here. And the reason I want to do that is that we have put these various structures down, like a hunting cabin. Now, we put it out here because you have to hunt in the woods, and, you know, as you can see, this is where the woods are. And we have the forester, and we have the gatherer, and so forth. Well, here's the thing. These people live here because we built homes in the town, oddly enough. And so every day, that means they have to come all the way out here just to start doing what they do. At least this is what I think is happening. So I'm going to try building a home out here. And what I'm hoping is that the hunter or a forester or one of these people will occupy this house. And if this works, I don't want to build a lot of houses out here because the idea is to keep this as woods. But maybe we can build a few structures out here strategically and, you know, really make these guys more productive. So that is the plan. Now, I see that my one house that I was building is done. A couple has moved into it, so that's great. Hopefully we'll have some more children on the way. Now, my stone is getting kind of low. Do I have enough for, let me see, what? It's already early autumn. Well, be that as it may, I still want to get started on this if I possibly can. So, let's see. I'm going to put this right on top. Where'd I build that stupid road to? I think it was right here. So that's fine. You know what? I'm going to put this like right here. If nothing else, it's a noble experiment. But yeah, listen, I think it makes sense that to the extent you can cut down on someone's commute, that would be a very, very good thing. So most of our notifications are about children being born or becoming a student, so that's awesome. And I see we've actually had a couple of people become adults and now working as laborers. Lord knows we need that. So we're up to 27 adults now. And gathering stone is definitely my next big priority. Stone and iron. And I think other than building this house, that may be my biggest thing. Because really right now what I'm waiting for is some of these freaking kids to grow up. I really need to assign more people to this thing. I was looking at this before. It looks like in the previous season we only cut 15 stone. And in this season 11. I mean, honestly, that's kind of crap. I want way, way more than that. And because we're in autumn, like, it won't be that much longer before I'm going to have to start running the firewood. In fact, I think I'm just going to do that now. Cuts down on the laborers that are available, but I can't really do anything about that. It looks like the farm is still being worked, so I don't want to cut back on that. And I'd like to get the blacksmith working again and get more tools in inventory so that we'll have more to trade if a merchant comes with something we actually want. There's a lot of things we need, and manpower is our bottleneck for almost all of it. But not much I can do about it, to be honest. What does this say? So yeah, we really haven't even started this yet. It looks like no, I don't think she is. I think she's like a gatherer or one of those guys. Can I click on her? She's a forester, right. So she's just one of the people who works out here. So I think we have enough going on already. I guess at the moment I don't need... I'm going to need builders once this stupid thing is ready. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Now it's winter. We don't need an herbalist. Screw that. And I'm going to cut down to like one farmer. Just in case they need to do anything in the orchard. Well, actually, you know what? I'll go 2. I do see people out here doing crap, so fine. Yeah, I didn't expect that. Alright, I'll go 3. I don't want to completely muck this thing up. I feel like we're doing reasonably well. I always think stuff should go faster. Looks like we have some people coming out here now, though. So, oh, that's the hunter. Right. So, going to work at the hunting lodge. It's actually kind of cool to follow these guys. And that long walk, that's exactly what I'm trying to get out of. So now, presumably, she's going out here and killing stuff. This is interesting. So somebody, I don't know if it was the hunter or who, maybe it was the gatherer, but yeah, so they had gotten some food, and then you see it just hadn't been brought back to the town yet. That's pretty interesting. Anybody coming over here? Yes. So it looks like we are finally clearing this. I won't be surprised if we're lucky to finish this by winter. As soon as they finish clearing this area, well, not just clearing it, but, you know, bringing this stuff over, I am going to make collecting stone the big priority. And I think what I'm going to do is just put pretty much every laborer I have to work on the quarry and see how much stone we can generate that way. Because up till now, I've really just been doing it manually, and I would rather not do it that way. Wow, so we're up to 28 now. I just noticed that. I think we were at 27 the last time I looked, and now we're at 29. Wait, I'm confused. Is this, Okay, sorry. I was thinking the top of the list was what I wanted to be looking at. It's the bottom of the list. So this is showing us the people, right? We've had 4 people grow up and become laborers. It's pretty sweet, I'm not going to lie. And in fact, you know what? Since we have so many laborers now, where's Stonecutter on here? Here it is. Let's double our staffing at the quarry. In fact, I'm going to go up to 3. And I understand this house won't get built quite as fast because of that. That's okay. We're down to 42 stone. I'm really not okay with that. The other thing I'm going to have to worry about is I need to build a mine. I haven't done it so far. Yeah, look at all these guys are carrying stuff out for it. That's awesome. I thought I had built a dirt road here, but it doesn't look like it worked for some reason. Well, that's something I'll worry about later. It still comes out most of the way. And fortunately, they've already done most of that. That's amazing. Okay, actually, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of more people on stonecutter duty. At least one. Leaves me with 6 laborers. Screw it. I'll do 2 more. I want stone. I want a lot of stone. And to do that, I need people. And then before long, like very soon, what I'm going to need to do is target more wood as well. So, I mean, this is the area I've kind of chosen to decimate, for lack of a better word. And just live with the fact that it's going to be pretty much denuded. I don't know. I may want to build a house or 2 down here. If this little experiment works, we may want to put farmers over in this direction or something like that. That doesn't sound like the absolute worst. I wonder if you could literally have multiple villages running on a map. It seems plausible. I just don't know that everybody would automatically move to the closest place for them, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so the good news is it looks like we've carted all the materials over there. I am going to go ahead and put another stone cutter to work. Now, where exactly is my iron? I know I had another decent deposit of it. Mostly what I'm seeing is stone, and that doesn't make me happy. Okay, I'm getting a little bit paranoid because we're down to 32 iron, which is not a great supply. And other than that one that's kind of across the river. Okay, wait, here's some. Wow, it's far, but I think I'm going to put the 5 laborers to work on this, and that really tells me that we need to build a mine. And I believe that building a mine takes resources itself, right? Like it takes iron. I can't tell if that's stone or iron. That's one of my few real criticisms of this game, is that he's made the icons for the 2 so similar to each other that I really struggle to tell the 2 apart. It looks like it's stone though. That's what I think it is. So maybe we don't need iron in order to build a mine. That would be a neat irony if we ran out of iron and therefore could not build an iron mine. It looks like we are making progress over here, but I just realized I'm an idiot and I haven't put builders on it, so we're stuck. Yep, that was genius. I probably should stop doing that as much as I do. Like if I should just leave 2 builders on at any point in time. That would be most likely the smart thing to do for the most part. My understanding is that if you're a builder and you don't have something to build, then you function as a laborer anyway. I also wonder, am I hurting the productivity of workers when I do that? If someone is a builder and then I make them a laborer, and then the next time I want to create a builder, does it use the same person or does it just pick somebody at random? And is there any productivity that you get from someone being an experienced builder? I'm not aware of a bonus like that in the game. There would be some logic to it if it did work that way. I honestly think that it probably does not work that way, but I'm just not 100% sure. I do know we still don't have anywhere near as much stone as I would like. So I want to let them finish gathering the iron, which is no small feat because it's way out here. But once we've done that, I'm probably going to make the stone by far our biggest thing. It does look like we finally have at least a little bit of construction starting, if only a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. We're in late winter. This is kind of what I figured, that we'd be lucky if we could finish it before then, before winter ended. Yeah, not a lot going on here either. Come on, guys. Alright, looks like they're coming out and they're getting to work. Swinging them hammers. Doing the saws, the whole thing. Yeah. It's sailing now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sweet. Now, from this point, for the next little while, I actually am not going to build another house right away. I'm going to gather as much stone as I can, I think. Although, the hard part is, I can't really afford to not build new homes. Like, we need to keep having children. We really do. Our other citizens are going to continue to age. And, you know, just as I didn't want too many all at once, I don't want big gaps like we had at the beginning, where for the first several years, I just didn't think about, hey, if I built new homes, would that spur the population to grow? We need to just keep growing it nice and steady. Well, we are making progress on the iron, but it's always too slow to suit me. It's spring now too, so I can't really afford to not have farmers. I have to staff that up. Is there anywhere else I could cut? I'll go ahead and back off a little bit. I want at least a couple people working on the iron, so I'll ease up a little bit on the stone cutting, as much as it saddens me to do that. So now all of these are about children becoming old enough to be a student. Keep gathering that iron, boys. You'll be working on stone next. Okay, this house is done. This is what I was hoping for. We have a gatherer and a forester. So, there's a tool in here. I haven't really tried this before. Yep, okay. So this is supposed to show the path that the citizens take between their home and their workplace. So for this house, it's got a forester going here and a gatherer going there, and that is perfect. That is exactly what I was hoping for. So now their productive time should be way more than it was. Now let's do this, because I want to make it even more so. And I don't really understand why we didn't quite make this happen before, but I'm going to put down that dirt road. Okay? So mission accomplished. Now, you know, for 2 people, we have quite a few that work out here. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to get all of them. But every single one that we do get is definitely to our advantage. Now, I had 6 farmers. And now I only have 5. I don't know why. I swear I put that on 6. Maybe I'm hallucinating. And this is pretty cool. So these trees, remember when they planted them, they were just these little almost shrub looking things. And look at them now, man. They look like real fruit trees. That is awesome. And it looks like we got a full crop over here. Hopefully it'll make it to winter, or, you know, through the harvest. Our health is at 5. Our happiness is at 5. Our food is up to 2,000. What can I say, man? Life is good in Tapcatopia right now. So, we're still gathering, right? We're still picking up this stupid iron. Yep. So I can't really assign any more tasks. We only have 3 laborers. I'm going to go ahead and just leave the builders as builders, but right now they're working as laborers. I feel pretty confident saying that. And you see 3 people doing this. But I want the iron. We have less of it, and I might as well just get it. We're going to have to start making tools again, too, so it is what it is. And then I guess they're close enough. So let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and just start gathering stone, too. Our wood is actually doing pretty good. Better than I would have expected. So I'm just going to tell them to gather all that crap up. There's a lot of stone on the ground, so we should have no problem getting that. And we have 4 stone cutters working. Let's see how this thing looks. If I show this. Wow, it's really 28 in the current season? Seriously? I was doing 11 with 1 guy. What the hell are you people doing? Yeah, that's not good. I want more than that. Why does this... a crop field has developed an infestation. Yeah, I was going to say, this doesn't look good. And it isn't. Well, poo. That's not good. Not that there's much I can do about it. I've got 6 farmers working already. I'll try this. I don't expect it to help, but I'll put an herbalist to work. Now, an herbalist almost certainly will only help people. I understand that. But just for grins, I'll go ahead and staff it up. Actually, I guess I won't, because it's kind of idiotic. I know it's not going to work. So. Okay, man, I can't believe it. We're going to have to build another house soon, which is just going to undo all my hard work. And it looks like these 2 got busy and had a kid. So our growth is continuing. We have 30 adults. We went from like 25 at the beginning of this installment up to 30. That is amazing. So we didn't make a ton of progress as far as building 1 million structures, but we learned something really important when we built this one. And we definitely increased our labor pool significantly. So I'm going to call that a win. I'm also going to go ahead and back off on the stone cutters and just let them work as laborers gathering the stone I've got marked, because I think that's faster. So when we come back, we're going to gather more resources and build more stone homes. But that is all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.